What's up, guys? This is El Aficionado. I'm back again. This is the Amateur Hour Weekly Show. Back again after a little 2-hour hiatus into my School of Lower Education. I've been running around, so I didn't get anything out last week, but I'm back right now, and I hope you enjoy this content.
Into one, take England behind Giroud. Competition in the world. No team has won it more than Arsenal.
So, life is good. Life is good to be a soccer fan. There's so many things going on right now in the soccer world. So many things. I could do a 2-hour episode over this week. Over just like the past 2 weeks. But I decided to pick out a few major things. Be sure to get tuned into this channel for regular content. I do this episode every single week. So, please subscribe. Please like this video. Share it to your friends. Show your grandma. I appreciate all of that very much. When I get to 100 subscribers, I will be doing a jersey giveaway. We'll not reveal who it is until I get 100 retweets on Twitter. So get in there, get retweeting. But anyway, back into this, into these. I picked out. How many did I pick out? 4 things. I picked out 4 things to focus on that I've been enjoying from this year's soccer. Number 1, I had to start in the Premier League because I love the Premier League the most. Sorry, other leagues, you suck. But anyway, the race for the Premier League title is picking up hot. It is so good. I mean, it's going to be a great season, I think. Obviously, you have Liverpool and City, who were a cut above, but you have Chelsea and even Arsenal. Somehow, Arsenal's still hanging on in there. I mean, City just got Kevin De Bruyne back. They don't even need him. They don't even need it. They don't even need the guy that finished second in the Player of the Year voting last year. I mean, listen to this. In his absence, they've had Aguero with 9 goals in all competitions, Sterling with 4, Mahrez with 4, Silva with 4, Sané with 2. That's just a start. They've had a whole list of goals scored. I mean, these guys are scoring in boatloads, in buckets and boatloads. I mean, the 2 Silvas, Bernardo Silva slotted in. You couldn't even tell Kevin De Bruyne was gone. So will he even get his spot back? Will the man, that's probably one of the most skillful players in the Premier League, not even be starting for his club team when he comes back fully healthy? I don't know. I find it hard to displace Bernardo Silva right now, given his current run of form. But then again, it is Kevin De Bruyne. So, if he's not playing, he can always come to Arsenal in January. Just a thought. Another big story is Chelsea. Chelsea are making waves. They managed to survive through none other than a Ross Barkley 96-minute scrappy goal right in front of the goal. Tony Rudiger, of all people, was denied his brace before Barkley put it in right off the line, robbing United and Jose Mourinho big 3 points. I mean, Chelsea is undefeated to start the season. They said Sarri ball would take forever to get going, to get rolling. I don't think that's true. I think they're looking at top form right now. Unfortunately, Eden Hazard might be out for a little while. He did pick up a little bit of a knock right there at the end of the game. Unlucky for my fantasy team. Unlucky for Chelsea fans. Lucky for everybody else because he is a monster. And the third Premier League story. How can I leave him out? The Arsenal Gunners sitting in 4th place, tied with points for 3rd, 2 points back for 1st, 10 in a row. We've got Liverpool in 2 weeks, November 3rd at the Emirates. How can you deny the Arsenal that they are not a contender this year? Not a contender for the title, but definitely a contender for a top 3 spot. You can't tell me they're not. You can't tell me they're not. Unai Emery has completely changed the mentality. When Messi shows up to play, Arsenal can play with anybody, except for Manchester City. But other than that, they can play with anybody. And we're about to see it against Liverpool. I think that's going to be a big, big game with big implications. I'm excited to watch it. Get ready, because I'm going to be hyped. I'm going to be blowing Twitter up about it, so hope you're in there checking that out. Moving into my next topic, for number 2, I'm moving into the Bundesliga and on to the fact that Bayern Munich is not winning the league. Bayern Munich not winning the Bundesliga would be comparable to the Grizzlies winning the NBA Finals. It just doesn't happen. I mean, they've been on top for years and years and years and years and years and years. They're sitting in 4th right now, but there's 5 teams within 5 points. You have Borussia Dortmund winning the league at 20. Mönchengladbach at 17. The other Hazard showing strong. Werder Bremen at 17. Bayern at 16 points. And Leipzig at 15 points. A real battle there in the Bundesliga. A tussle that no one would have expected. Bayern does not look as good as they did last year. They look way more vulnerable. An aging cast is leading into big parts of that, I believe. But I wouldn't worry too much if you're a Bayern fan. They'll probably just buy all the other team's best players in January. So, take that for what you will. But you know what you can take for what you will? The Dortmund pair off the bench. Paco Alcácer and Jordan Sancho, they are disgusting. 15 goals and assists in 430 minutes. 15 goals and assists between the pair. So that's 15. They're accounting for 15 goals scored in 430 minutes. That's a goal every 28.6 minutes. 28.6. The next best in Europe is over in the Farmers League. You got Mbappe and Neymar bagging one every 52.3 minutes. That is insane. 28.6 minutes. Takes me 28.6 minutes to walk down the stairs and back up. Scoring goals in that amount of time. It's wild. Dortmund's certainly looking strong. Bayern's not looking so strong. It's like the Patriots being behind the Dolphins and the Jets. It's good while it's last, but you can't see it lasting forever. I hate Bayern, so take that for what you will. But I don't think that any team will be able to deny Bayern Munich the Bundesliga title in the long run. Keeping with the theme of Giants going down, my third topic is that Real Madrid are sucking it up right now. Yes, hashtag no Ronaldo, big, B-I-G, problem. Madrid can't score goals, they can't keep clean sheets. They're sitting in 7th in La Liga. They have a huge game against a Messi-less Barcelona. Messi broke his arm this last week in another big story that I can't even get to because there's so much to talk about. But they have a huge clash against a Messi-less Barcelona that could really turn their season one way or the other. It's good to see all the bandwagon fans hopping off for once. Forever and ever and ever, you always have those Hala Madrid, Ronaldo jersey wearing guys. Now they're nowhere to be seen. Now that Madrid is not bagging goals every single game and winning titles every single weekend. But it is wonderful to see Sergio Ramos be angry. I hate Sergio Ramos. I think he's a despicable human being. Good defender, don't get me wrong. Excellent defender, one of the world-class defenders. Terrible human being. So I think he deserves everything that's coming for him. But, once again, I wouldn't worry if Real Madrid. They got the funds. They're going to go out and buy somebody huge in January. I'm talking like Eden Hazard huge. That was a hint. And my fourth and final point, I would be remiss to leave it out, is the MLS Decision Day is coming up October 28th, starting at 4:30. Every single team in the league, with the exception of RSL, is playing at 4:30, which coincidentally, RSL might be the one that wants to be playing the most. There's still not a single playoff spot has been locked up for certain. All 6 on either side are up for grabs. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to watch. It's going to make for some great games. The Supporter Shield, it's coming right down to it between Atlanta and the Red Bulls. Even Zlatan and the LA Galaxy are not eliminated yet. They can still qualify for that 6th playoff spot by beating a sputtering Houston Dynamo this weekend and rooting RSL out of the playoffs. If Zlatan and the LA Galaxy did that, that would be something to see and set up some wonderful matchups in the playoffs. Wayne Rooney's already completed the impossible and got DC United from last place. They could finish as high as 3rd, given how this decision day might go this weekend. The Crew, they don't even want to be saved. They're trying their hardest not to get saved. They're in the 6th place spot in the East now after dropping, 3 spots in the last 4 weeks. They look like they might not even qualify if they don't get a win this weekend. It's just wild. Madness in the MLS. You'd be remiss if you don't watch it. Get it on deadline day this weekend. And another huge news coming out of the MLS this weekend, Tata Martinez is leaving Atlanta United at the end of the season. Been a wonderful manager, been a wonderful coach. As an Atlanta United fan, he made us very entertaining to watch. He brought in some wonderful players. Fantastic recruiter of players, fantastic developer of talent. I wish him nothing but the best. Rumors are he's going to be going to the Mexican national team to become their head coach and become the highest paid head coach in the world. So that's something. That shows you his quality right there. But Tata Martinez, wish you all the best. So those were all 4 of about 500,000 interesting things that are going on in soccer this week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you had anything you liked, anything I didn't talk about, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. For the best and worst things that I got from this week, the best thing, Messi Ozil, hands down. When he's ready to play, when he comes ready to play, Arsenal can play with anybody. Mark my words. His goal was perfectly taken. He had a beautiful pass to set up an assist. He had an assist himself. Messi Ozil was world class on his day. On his day. I'm putting this all in parentheses for that. So I'm glad that he is no longer playing for Germany. I feel like that distraction has been lifted from him, and he is now free to perform much better at Arsenal. The worst thing I saw this week, Messi's arm break. They're thinking he's going to be out 6 weeks. That's always a shame when you see a player of his caliber and his class go down. You never want to see that. You never want to see that from anybody, but especially someone like him. So I wish him all the best, even though my wishes mean absolutely nothing. But I hope you get well soon, Messi. So this has been El Aficionado and the Amateur Hour Weekly Show. Get subscribed, like this video, add me in the comments, add me on Twitter, do whatever you want. Just get my name out there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.